Does 2 Thessalonians 3:10 indicate that there should be strict work requirements associated with SNAP benefits? Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and as the Trump administration stands poised to allow SNAP benefits to go away, there are a lot of Christian nationalists appealing to 2 Thessalonians 3:10 to endorse their opposition to a welfare state and the notion that nobody should get any welfare unless they are meeting work requirements. And here is 2 Thessalonians 3:10 from the NRSV UE. It says, "For even when we were with you, we gave you this command, anyone unwilling to work should not eat." And Christian nationalists are basically generalizing this to all times and places so that it can be leveraged to endorse contemporary ideas about work requirements associated with any kind of welfare. And this is a rank and ignorant tergiversation of what's going on in 2 Thessalonians 3. There are specific situations that are giving rise to this passage. And while there are a couple of different ways to interpret what's going on here and what exactly this is about, none of them support the Christian nationalist leveraging of this verse over and against SNAP benefits for folks who cannot work. Now, the most popular interpretation is that this is a reference to folks within early Christian congregations who were taking seriously the notion that the eschaton was imminent, that the end of the world, the second coming, was going to happen at any moment, and so they rested on their laurels. They thought, why do I need to work and continue to earn a living if everything's coming to an end any day now anyways? And so I think the majority of scholars would probably say this is directed against people who are saying, I'm going to enjoy the benefits of participation in the Christian community without actually working for my own upkeep because the end times are happening at any moment. This is not really about the marginalized or the poor, and certainly not the disabled. This is about people who are fairly well off but are just deciding to coast into the eschaton rather than continue to work. Now, there's another reading that I think makes an awful lot of sense, but is a minority view of scholars. And this reading is that this is really about folks who are already employed in certain church duties and are suggesting that's all the work they should need to do to be supported by the church. They shouldn't have to go out and get outside jobs to maintain their food, their clothing, their shelter. And this passage is saying, no, you do have to go out and support yourself in addition to fulfilling your obligations to the church congregation. And here are a bunch of commentaries you can check out if you would like to see examples of scholars endorsing certain readings of this passage. None of these readings support the generalizing of this verse to contemporary debates about work requirements associated with SNAP. That is just Christian nationalists putting dogma over data because they want to leverage the authority of the Bible to endorse their Christian nationalism. And that is, again, a tergiversation of this passage from the Bible. And the fit for this video has been Power Man, aka Luke Cage.